Yay! We're live.
Hi, everybody. We're live.
Hi.
Hang on. We're just going to tweet out that we're doing this right now everywhere. Hold,
How do you
please.
know? Oh, okay. It says 3. Okay.
Yeah, so this is for
Got
people
it.
watching. We've been
Yeah.
on for 10 seconds. Can you guys see it? Let me just make sure messages will show. Cool. If you want to type into the message thing, we can see it, actually.
Messages.
Oh, sorry.
and-
Sorry, it's coming through on my computer, too. Sorry, I'm going to mute that. I'm an idiot.
Oh, now
Haha.
there's only one person, so
Oh,
maybe
okay.
God, Jeff, it's your own fault.
But we're still like 2 minutes early, so it's fine.
Aww.
That's true.
Well, it says nobody's in it, but I'm here, so that's weird. I don't know. It's bizarre. But the chat will show up there. Okay, so we're gonna be here. Cool.
Cool.
People will show up eventually.
I need to make sure I'm like sitting up because otherwise I'm gonna like fall.
You're gonna fall
backwards.
backward. I keep forgetting where the actual camera is. There it is. It's here. I have to remember to look there as opposed to
I'm looking at myself.
you are. Stop looking at yourself, Kori.
Yeah.
That's not how this works. That's not how it works. Somebody did ask us a question on Twitter earlier. Or maybe it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
I vaguely remember that.
I too vaguely remember that. There's Kori. There's one. May I ask a question in advance? You may, but I'll answer that in a few moments when other people.
It's probably just
arrive.
gonna be us guys. We can ask each other
Look, there's
questions.
two.
No,
now.
somebody's here. Somebody's here. That's
Yay.
fine. I'm gonna post
Awesome.
this on the Facebook also.
Yay!
Facebook.com.
Or
We're
onto our
slowly getting
Patreon.
there. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I should probably post it there too.
Yeah.
I did post it in there
Sorry, I
earlier
was trying
today.
to embody the lovely
Hello.
Kori Celeste.
Hello. Feel free to type in the chat below so we can see who you are and answer questions and stuff. If you want to. I don't know how this works. We're new. We're not posting a job Facebook. What's going on here? Sorry. I'm just gonna put this down for one
Jobs
second.
on Facebook.
Post is a regular post. Okay. Sorry.
Your shoddy camera work is the reason why no one's watching. People are like, this is not living up to the standards of good production.
That's fair. We don't know what we're doing, guys. It's absolutely okay.
It happens.
But if you type in the chat, I think you can say stuff, and you can ask us questions.
Third one now.
Oh yeah, we're all
Are you sure
here.
it's not just you? Like.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
Mostly. What do I know? I don't know how the internet works, guys. I'm just hitting notifications. See, people are showing up. I'm also gonna do. Oh no, I can't. I have to sign into chat there, so I can't do that. Okay, cool. So here we are, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kori.
I'm Forrest.
We're
I
all
didn't know
here.
which angle
I don't know
we
what
were going.
I don't know which way we were going either. It was weird.
Puppy.
The dog is here as well. Where's that first question that we had?
Right there.
There it is. So we'll just start answering stuff. Oh man.
Oh.
Sorry, distracted by cute photos from a while ago. So Nick Murphy asked yesterday in advance because he's working today. Sorry, Nick. How did the concept and everything come together for the story start? That's a good question that I don't really know how to answer. I kind of the basic story was bouncing in my head for a couple of years, and it didn't really seem like it would fit or work as a like a I don't know a movie or something at the time. So I decided to do audio drama. I actually worked with Casey Whalen for a while at Dodge College, who's from We're Live. So I saw him making it, so I was like, oh, we can do this too, and that's kind of how it came about from there. It just kind of led itself to the audio version. I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea what we're talking about.
No idea.
I have a question for you, Forrest.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
How did you come up? How did you prepare to be Buddy? Actually, let me phrase that. What was your initial feeling when I first sent you that email about this?
For me, okay, so I've been doing like really like random projects like here and there, and I was kind of excited. I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but that's cool. So it was kind of like cool. It's a new project. I've never heard of it, and it was fun to try. So I was like, I'm just do it. Whenever I get asked to do something, I usually try to say yes. If I can do it, then I'll do it because why not?
Because it's something new and
'Cause
exciting.
it's something new and fun.
how much of yourself do you feel is into the Buddy character?
First off, did not know that this character was going to go down the gay route. But unfortunately, I feel like everything I do, the character just turns
Goes
gay.
down the gay
It just
route.
goes down the rainbow trail.
The Rainbow Road.
The road.
Rainbow Road.
So I feel like when I was like, I don't know where this character's gonna go, and then I think the episode where we meet DW for the first time, I was like, okay, so this is what we're doing. Fine, but I don't mind it. It's fun. I'm just like, it's fine. I'm just gonna go for it. No big deal. So it's been fun. I like playing him because he can be sassy and a bit of a bitch.
He's been a sassy bitch, that's
Especially
for
that
sure.
one convention last summer.
Oh my gosh, yes. But when you said yes to doing it, I think I told you for like the character that I had envisioned in my head had changed like a lot of that, because the description in the very first episode of Buddy is like not at all what people think
Yeah,
about
it was,
Buddy
like,
any
a different-
longer.
completely
It was like
idea.
a larger, like a big burly guy, like a bushy beard and stuff. Like it says it in the first episode, and then
I
it's
look
not
so like the
not
look,
what
the
it turned
original
into.
look.
You essentially, that's what it was.
It's now
Yeah.
me, and now there's fan art. But what I think is funny is I think people's envision of what Buddy looks like compared to what I actually look like are two completely different things.
That's fair,
Because
yeah.
because if you look, I'm a little chunky, and I've got no hair right now because I dyed my hair red, and my company doesn't like that right now. But when I see photos or images of people's fan art, because he's got like a side part with like curly hair.
Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah.
Vivi fan art.
Yeah.
that she
Yeah.
Well,
did
there's
on
like
Tumblr,
a
yeah.
couple people. I don't know if it's just that one person or if there's like more than one person.
I think
they've
she
drawn
did
in.
2 or 3 of
There's a couple of them,
Buddy, yeah.
but he's got like the side part with the little like nose piercing, and then like my glasses stayed, thank God. But it wasn't like. It's just interesting to see how people see him compared to what I actually look like,
Yeah.
because this is a train wreck. But I like the concept sketches of him. He's pretty. I like the idea that people have of him.
Especially like in an audio realm, like people don't. Obviously, there's no visual component, so they
Oh,
just
yeah,
kind of make it up
absolutely.
in their head. So
Absolutely.
it's kind of funny and cool to see what people think
I love
what the
it.
characters look
I'm
like.
all about it.
Yeah. So Kori, let's talk about music, huh?
Yes, we
What
should.
what is music, Kori? How does music work?
Well, Jeff, I spent many years studying this and hundreds and thousands of dollars trying to learn that exact thing, and I can't just give away the secret of what music is.
Hey, Forrest, sorry to interrupt, Kori, but it says you're a nice train wreck.
Oh, thank-
That's a great comment.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That is a sweet
I feel
comment.
honored.
That's so nice.
So, but like the music styling of the show is like super unique to it. Like how I know, like I gave you some ideas, but you kind of like went off and like did it, and it works perfectly. How did you like come out with some of the musical ideas?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's grown a lot since when we started. I think
Yeah.
that the music sounds really different from like the first
Like the
couple
first couple
episodes.
episodes, yeah.
I think like I became a better composer like throughout this whole process. I don't know. I think it works really well because I like to listen to like the actors' voices and stuff and kind of like go off of that. And then you always send me the scripts and whatever, and I always have like a general idea of like, okay, like this is gonna be really creepy and this is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like get in the zone and get weird, really. I mean, it's a lot of weirdness. But then
It
we have those
works.
like weird episodes that are like, you know.
Kori looks like what I imagined Buddy. Sorry, I don't know who that was, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I
sorry.
did see
Tibby,
that
I
was.
saw. I think the name
Tibby's-
is Tibby.
Yeah.
Tibby, you're fun.
Well,
you're
That's
fun,
fair.
Tibby.
But like our process for the composing has changed since like season 1 and season 2. Like you like you're saying used to be like I would give you the script and then you would go from there.
yeah, we have a much better system now.
Yeah.
Where I like actually like write music to the episodes now, which is a lot more fun. I was always doing that with the interludes though.
Yeah, the interludes you always did, but like when we first started, it was all like, Kori, I need this music immediately, so like please write it before you hear anything. And I mean, it always still works.
It's just
obviously.
way more fun to like write to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we have great actors, and that's fun to like play off of.
Especially the middle of this Catfish episode now, like how excited we both were when you were writing music to the episode, because we're huge Catfish fans. I don't like we've been saying for months, we've been planning this for months. We don't care if anybody else finds it funny. Yeah, us, we're huge Catfish
Yeah,
fans.
it's.
It's funny to us. That's what matters, honestly. at the
I
end of
wrote
the
the most music for that
for
episode.
this episode.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I wrote like music for every part of that episode.
How many have you have you seen Catfish? Do you like Catfish? Like, because we're obsessed and like we like studied the breakdown of the episodes to make sure it's exactly like a regular Catfish
I don't know
episode.
how many people even watch Catfish.
I don't know, but
anymore.
we love it.
Like, I don't think people do. I think it's just us.
That's fine.
So I have a weird question then. Forrest from the live stream.
Yes, Forrest, go.
Specifically for Kori then, do you get like a finished flow of the show and then that's how you form
Yeah,
it?
that's how we do it now.
Finished.
Oh, you watch Catfish?
Oh, you do watch this? Yay,
nice.
thanks, Angel.
Okay, good.
I hope you're enjoying this episode.
I'm glad then. So you
We can watch
understand. It's so good. Yeah, no, now I've been getting like the actual like edited episodes for the most part. No sound effects or anything.
Yeah, she gets like the rough dialogue and it's like my first pass, but there's like a lot of blank spaces in there where like I know sound effects have to go. And then like it's mostly for her to be like, here's what the go crazy.
It's just a lot easier, and then I get more creative when I actually have the whole episode, because then there are times where I'm like, actually, I want to put something here.
Yeah.
So I do it.
And there's been like once or twice where you wrote something and we put it in the episode and it didn't work with one of the voices and we had to like scale backs and stuff. So was that the holiday one or there was?
Oh, the holiday one was like that was.
I think it was the holiday one and there was
a lot of adjusting with that one.
Yeah. And in addition to all, not having a computer for a while to do the mixing with Andy, but that holiday one was a monster to put together. But I think it was worth it. I mean,
it was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
My rapping skills were great.
Oh my god, you were so good in that episode.
I know it's. I just didn't sound like a black man just
like
speaking
you.
it or something.
It was actually a white man from North Carolina.
Shut up! Are you kidding?
It was Andy.
Oh, really? It did not sound like a white guy, so now I'm sounding racist.
Our old
awesome.
producer who used to do all the mixing, he was the voice of Buddy's rap in the holiday episode.
Oh, no.
That was fun. Yeah, now you know. The more you know. That was like a secret. How about you guys? Ask us some questions in the chat.
There are 7 of you.
It keeps fluctuating. I think like the stream goes
you
on
have
and out.
Questions. I know.
We know you have questions.
Or just like talk to us.
Yeah, or talk to us. That's fine too.
Tell us about your day. You know?
Do you like Chipotle?
We went to. I went to Chipotle earlier with Martina, who is Jeff's better half. And
That's
also
fair.
my better half.
Also your better half as well. That's fair.
I love that.
While we were here, Forrest and I were here recording the last 2 episodes of this season because and the contest stuff for the winner as well. So most of the,
Hopefully Danielle likes her mix CD.
I think all of the seasons recorded this, except for like all of the Jonathan lines for like the next couple episodes. Everything else is recorded and done, and it just has to be put together and mixed. So we're much further along this season than we have been in the past. Usually it's like we're finishing things 20 minutes before the episode goes up on a Monday night, which has always been a nightmare.
Yeah, we've really gotten it down, I think.
We've streamlined the process.
Yeah, figuring it out.
And things are done well in advance, like Patreon. So she's your 2 better 75%. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah.
She's the best.
She makes it up.
I forgot what I was saying. I don't even remember.
Oh, about where we like have a streamlined process.
Oh yeah. So a lot of episodes are done well in advance. Like for people who are contributors to the Patreon, the episode 18.2 is on there for them to listen to already. Like it was up there like almost when 18.1 went up, just because it was done. So we're definitely finding and fixing things more better.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go, Jeff. Good language. Me write well. As you can tell in the episode.
We already got 1 thumb. Woo!
Hey,
I like your thumb.
Thanks for the thumbs.
Thanks.
In case you guys have not heard, I'm sure you have because we've been pimping it. You should read this book because it's good. This is his copy that I'm just finally giving to him because it's the first time I've seen him since we got it. It's fun.
It's really awesome.
And it's good. It's kind of hard to see. Oh no, you can see the.
Also,
there.
again, I'd like to point out I talked about this with Forrest earlier, but Jeff just wrote this book out of nowhere.
I didn't even realize he was writing it.
Jeff is my best friend, and I did not know he was writing a book. And I also work on Return Home, and I did not know that this book was a thing that was happening. He just kind of wrote a book.
Yeah.
He wrote a musical, and I had to.
Can I?
Yeah.
Martina's saying that I also wrote a musical without her knowing for
Return
Community.
Home. Interludes from Melancholy Falls. I had to.
That's his.
She's in the room. I gotta
Kori
do it.
impression.
I mean, if there are more people, I will talk in the credits voice, but we just don't have enough people.
Say, Clocks is one of my favorite stories so far. All the shows are great. Thank you, Michael.
I love that.
Outdated Clocks is
Thank you
good.
so
a good one.
much.
That outdated Clocks.
I think there's an L there. There's supposed to be an L
Man.
there.
Outdated clocks.
That was my fault because I said that.
I tried so hard, but I can't get it in my head because Kori messed up doing the credits one time.
And I said, yeah.
She said bad things. And that's also Pickles. Outdated Clocks was written by Maya Brown Jackson, who also wrote Jeannie from the end of season 2. And she is a fabulous writer. All of our writers are fantastic. But I really loved that episode. It came out really, really well. It was a good way to come back after a long break of like not having stuff, not having a computer to like really work stuff on or even recording equipment or anything.
Yeah.
So it was a good return to form for us. But yeah, that's a great episode. Michael Listenberry also has a great episode coming out this season as well called Stumbling Through the Mall.
That's fun.
Which we just recorded. We just recorded
it.
that one. And then Tom Reben, his is the next episode after Soul Love. It's called Beast, and that will be out in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I forget if I'm taking a break between these episodes or not.
No.
I guess it depends on the music. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess
Putting it on Kori.
Gotta work on that.
Guess she's got to work on that. But yeah, we're this episode 18 that's in the middle of going out right now, and we have 23, which is we are up to 23. I think it's the most number of episodes we've had this for any of the seasons we've had so far.
Weird.
Just because I wanted to get a lot done, and then Tom came in to write an episode, and I wanted Mike and Maya back to write stuff. So we have a lot of content, especially interludes too. We have another one that Kori's working on the music for now from Paulina Logan.
I see an elf.
Oh God, I hate that elf.
Damn it, I forgot that was still there.
That elf
Where?
is the word. It's up. It's behind
The
Kori.
elf on the shelf.
And it's in the tiki
TV.
mask.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
So my son Alex actually stole that from my mother in New Jersey,
Oh.
and it just
It's been
imagine
here.
it's been here forever. I hate it. The clock's my favorite. My favorite is Who's in the Dirt
Yeah.
for reasons. For reasons, what are your reasons that you like
I
that
would
one? Are
love
you
to
from New
hear this.
Jersey? Are you a fan of the Jersey Devil? Is that why you like that one so much? Because that's why I like that one. Weird Jersey, of course. How did you find us then?
Please
Did you
tell me
just hear us
someone
and
on
you?
Weird New Jersey
Yeah.
was like, return home. Please watch.
Well,
Or listen.
Weird New Jersey, they've retweeted us a bunch of times because I know a lot of the people who work on the magazine, and obviously, like some of the stories come from the magazine because they're New Jersey local legends. So there's there's a list of things I wrote down that I read stories of that we want to tackle. Obviously,
you guys
this
made
made
me
me
afraid
feel
of rabbits again.
I keep forgetting we did that. That's the episode that I always tell people. Like the first 2 episodes are like kind of like serious in a way. Looking up podcast and find your stuff. Oh, cool! I'm glad we're on a list. Thank you.
That's so cool.
That's cool. Thank you.
I get really proud when I see our podcast mentioned on Tumblr things like
Yeah, lists and
Yeah.
stuff.
This,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes.
It makes me feel really good that people are
Can you
listening.
not sniff
Oh,
my
cool.
shirt, please, my dear? Thank you.
Yeah, the what is the I forget the name of the Were Bunny one.
Oh, I like that one.
If Jonathan, Buddy, Amy, and Zane would be in a band, what type of band would it be in, and what instruments would they play? Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay, this we have to
She
be.
gotta be a singer, girl.
Somebody has to play guitar.
Yeah, I think Buddy would play
I
the
think
guitar.
Buddy would totally
Me?
play guitar.
I think you would play guitar.
I think Amy would. I feel like Amy would be like a really good bassist.
Okay, that's fair.
I could see her playing bass.
I think
What
Zane
if
would have to be the
drummer?
singer.
I was gonna
You
think
say drummer?
I would
Really?
think the drummer.
What if the drummer was the singer?
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess.
Would that work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a band where they do that. Where
there?
there
Yeah.
is a drummer that also does singing. It's pretty
Weird.
awesome.
But I think, but not to give a lot away. I think if you listen to episode 18.2, there's a clue in there for a future episode of the show that kind of relates to that question. So
Oh, great.
stay tuned.
I'm ready.
Question mark.
Although Ven A said your
Podcast
podcast
is
is
a
on
little-
loads of recording lists. Actually.
I think right. Oh, recommendation list.
recommendation list.
Yeah.
Let's get the Scooby Doo
Scooby-
crew.
The Scooby Doo Crew is a cool name for a band for
that's
them.
true. I
Really
like
cool.
that.
That's cool. I like that.
Scooby.
I was gonna say something about the what's it called episode? The Were Bunny one. That's
that's-
the one that makes or breaks us with people.
yeah,
I
people
think.
either like they're
they're
hate
on
it,
board or they're
Mhm.
not on board
you
after
have-
that.
That's like the deciding factor.
Which we're okay with. I mean,
But you should still listen.
yeah, that's fine.
I mean that's a good
I think
choice.
I think when that episode first came out, I think we did lose like a little bit of people because they're like, this is ridiculous. When will we know exactly what happened between Jonathan and Amy? All Or how do I tiptoe around this
I'm
one a
laughing
little bit?
because
Yeah.
we just recorded something for
Yes,
it, and I
Phil
started.
Collins was also the drummer.
That's who it
and
was.
Oh, that's who
singer
you're
in
talking
general.
about.
That's
Okay.
who that
Yes,
was.
Okay.
thank you.
To go back to the Jonathan and Amy question, I mean, you kind of know already what happened between them from the on videotape episode. There's a little bit more behind that story, which you will find out at the end of this season. Again, the very last episode of this season answers more of those questions. Not gonna say more beyond that, but it does take place almost immediately after on videotape.
Hi, Greg.
Hi,
Hi,
Jax.
Greg.
Greg actually was very kind, and he read an early version of the book and provided some insight. So thank you,
Woohoo,
Greg.
thanks.
I
Much
appreciate
appreciated.
that. Very, very nice of you. We're still talking about the Were Bunny stuff. Yeah, that one is where people either hate us or they love. I remember I was in some podcast chat. I think it was on a Slack channel, and somebody said something like that they could no longer listen because of the Were Bunny episode. It wasn't like like an audio drama anymore, and I was like, that's okay. We're gonna do what we
It's
enjoy
still
telling.
good.
It's not. I mean, not everything is going to be the same. Not everything is going to be Night Vale or the Black Tapes.
Although
or
I
everything
will
where
point out what I
our own
like
thing.
about this show. Hate to toot my own horn, but what I like about it is it mixes between like serious stories to like funny ones. So I feel like going from like the first episode, which was like, holy shit, like someone's getting hurt, and then and like crazy creature and let's meet everyone into like were bunnies.
Well,
It's
yeah.
funny.
Well, when I first started thinking about the show, it was like a very different thing from what it is now. It was meant to be like that. For that very 1.1 is super scary and really weird sound effects and whatnot. And then it just turned especially after I cast you, it turned to a whole different thing.
But it still can be very intense and sad sometimes, and that's kind of the fun thing is that you never really know what you're gonna get when you listen to us.
anything.
Yeah, and that's what's I think fun about it is you like most people are really into the characters. I think the characters are really well developed, and it's just, it's really fun to kind of follow them on these different journeys, and then also be in Melancholy Falls. It's
in
just
general.
a cool place.
That's what the interludes are for. They're to see more. And I think at this point it's kind of established the interludes are almost always going to be sad or heartbreaking or something.
They're the
some
most
way.
the intense ones,
those
out
are
of nowhere.
they're my favorites, but
the
they're
recent
hard.
one with David.
Yeah, as Lundy.
I was sitting there going oh my god, there's weird things because I only knew parts of the Order of Billith, and that's as much as I know, to be honest with you, because plot twists, I don't know everything going on, period. But
no one does.
No one does.
I'm very secretive about telling people things.
So, but even then, when we were doing the Midsummer Scream stuff this last season, I didn't even know that there was we had talked about it happening, but I didn't realize it was actually happening. So when it actually happened, I was like, oh my god, this is intense, and it was crazy, but I loved it. But I think that's the beauty of it, is that we do have the little fun moments, and that's what makes the show really cool. But there are those dark moments that you're gonna have to face the inevitable.
Yeah.
That you're gonna have to face those difficult things. But being able to branch out into something crazier is what I think makes the show super cool.
Yeah.
It wraps it all back.
I mean, obviously there was a lot of influence from Twin Peaks and stuff like that, because it that gets super dark at times, but then it's also weird and quirky and
it's
and
supposed
whatnot.
I think it's just supposed to be not just terrifying. We don't really need to do that. There are a lot of other podcasts that do that really well.
Yeah, there are plenty of horror podcasts that are
and it's fun to kind of experiment and get a little do weird things and have
get weird, guys.
Quirky moments and just I don't know, stuff like that, I feel like we do that really well.
Yeah, I think we're good at that. And I think the initial idea of having this be just scary all the time just obviously was not going to work.
Oh no,
it just wasn't going to sustain itself. I think we didn't want it to be
especially Buddy.
everything else, especially Buddy. Obviously, the character of Buddy, to me, is and always will be the heart and soul of the show, especially because of how he plays it.
super gay.
I didn't mean you play it super gay. I mean
but let's.
I mean,
be real.
yeah, true, but just how the Buddy as a character is, he's everyone's best friend. Everybody loves him. Everyone talks about how much they like that character because he adds a lot to the dynamic between everybody.
But I feel at times too, the show needs to go down a scary route.
Yeah.
To still be face the inevitable. Things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that Buddy is not serious at times, because the one coming up, after Beast. I mean, there's a serious moment with you and
But he's
DW
the
in
best
there.
gay. I appreciate.
You're damn right
But
he
he is the
is.
best gay. That's
You
pretty
are damn
funny,
right he is.
But yeah, 1984 was really great.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
1984.
Oh, that was a
The
good
Balancing
one.
Podcast is phenomenal, lighthearted, weird yet interesting.
That's
Thank
so
you. We
sweet.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that episode was great. That was one of my
That
favorite
that
ones.
was that was fun for me because it allowed us to explore a little more of the past that we don't really get to see
Yeah.
and like see. I thought, spoiler for you, well, she knows already. I looked at Martina because she's not that far caught up, but it was already spoiled for her. The fact that like he's not actually the son of who you think he is, like all that stuff was
Kori spoiled it.
good, like good
Because
mythology
Jeff wrote it
world
down.
building for people to get a little more insight about what's going on there. I mean, obviously there's still questions from that episode that nobody knows, like who the other half is and what exactly is going on, like the Remembrance Day stuff, which just tie into the Billa stuff. But it was fun to explore that past a little bit more and also really curse for the first time in any of our episodes.
Right.
Paulina was thrilled to be the very first person to drop the F-bomb.
I didn't know we were allowed to do that.
I mean,
know that was a
it's
thing,
our
but-
show. We can do it. Whatever.
You're damn right.
But yeah, her dropping the F-bomb and then also... Actually, Paulina is the only person who... Actually, no, David cursed, but Paulina is the only person who has cursed twice. She's going to curse in this next episode as well. But that's fun for us, where Buddy's best gay. Who will the other be? I'm not going to tell you.
It's a secret.
You got to find out for
Michael
yourself.
Bondi, it is a secret.
I will say, you will know by the end of this season who the other will be, but we're not going to tell you right now. So I see a bunch of Twitter notifications. Just gonna make sure those aren't questions. Also,
You will get notification.
they're not. Okay, just making sure. Cool. Anyway, but yeah, you will find out who the other half, the other will be by the time this season is over. There's been a lot of guesses, but
They're
I don't know.
probably wrong.
Even when you find out, they may be wrong too. You never
Yeah,
know. Who knows?
absolutely.
Nothing is really what it seems.
yeah.
Because stuff changes all the time. And that's mostly because I forget a lot of things. So I'll write something and we'll go to record it and I'll be like, damn it, that's not true. We already established something else. Let's go back and change this line. That's happened quite a number of times already, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. Who's going to notice, right? Nobody. Oops. So what other questions do you have for us? Ask us things.
Come on, you 9 people. You can ask whatever you feel like.
I think you guys take the time to tell the stories of the background side characters is super awesome. One of my favorite interlude stories with Big Jones. Oh, from the book. The rumor come out. Is Buddy Nutters gay?
Hold on,
Spoiler.
but wait. The rumor come out. Does Buddy Nutters is gay?
He is, obviously, he's a little gay.
There's a rainbow above my head.
There's a super rainbow's head. But yeah, the big Jones story. Thank you, I appreciate that. That was a fun one to write because I mean she's kind of a one note character in the episode, like in the episode that she's in. But obviously, there's a lot more to her. I wanted like DW, if I'm remembering correctly, he teased that one line about her painting or something in the episode, and then we never touched upon it again. So I wanted to like explore that
You should.
a little more. But
Interlude.
so
Or is it in there?
it isn't. It isn't his.
Oh!
It is in this book.
Oh!
Of course, he doesn't know anything.
You just gave it
So
to him.
I know that's fair.
I haven't read it.
I think I sent you the Word file too,
Oh,
right?
wait.
No, you
Elizabeth.
did not.
Um.
I know.
How many
So so what they were saying before about how they didn't know I was writing a book. I didn't know I was writing a book too. I was just writing more interludes for the show. But the more I was writing, the more I was like, I don't think we're ever gonna get time to tell all these stories. So maybe we should tell them in another way. And that's how the book came about, especially the Big Joan one. I wanted to make sure we told her story. How many seasons will there be?
Who the hell?
Yeah, that's a good answer. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have a list of like episodes and ideas I want to tackle.
3 years later, season 57.
I don't think it's gonna go that long. Obviously, like one of the big things is like, fighting the 7 sins there's one every season. So obviously there's a finite number of things for that. So I'm gonna say at least 7 season go around so we can finish all the sins, but it might go probably not too much longer beyond that to finish out the
Yeah.
story. So are these characters and locations based on real people in Blazing, New Jersey?
Yep, I actually met the real Buddy Nutters. Wow, gayer than I am, man.
That was what? That's so weird.
I know it's like serendipity, man.
I actually don't even know the answer to this. Is any of it like?
None. I would say none of like the main characters are based on real. Like maybe bits and pieces are based on real people, but a lot of the stories are obviously based on not just New Jersey legends, but like legends in general. I try to like figure out mythology to connect with episodes. Like for this Navidad episode, having her be oh my god, I forget her name. Frau Farbissina, that's Austin Powers. Frau Percha. So like there's always a mythology based thing. Frau Percha is not anything to do with New Jersey. It's German. But a lot of stuff I like when reading weird New Jersey articles, if I see a story that's in there that I can apply in some way, like I try to fit it in. And I mean the tentacle stuff, for example, from the second episode, there's a big connection between H.P. Lovecraft and New Jersey, so that's how that kind of came about. So there's a lot of stuff that's connected in some way. Which character sends out the Melancholy Falls text messages? It is different each time.
Is it still just
It's theoretically someone that works for the town. We've never really established who it is.
Wait,
Sometimes
wasn't it,
it's
what's the guy's name? The guy that runs
Victor Bolvin.
Thank you.
So it says Victor Bolvin on the messages, the text messages when you sign up. So I think the first couple were meant to be him, but like it's kind of like a nebulous town employee that's sending out these messages all the time. I forget what what it is, but if you go to our website, there's like a phone number you can text to sign up for text messages, and like usually once a week, a message comes out from the township of Melancholy Falls.
There was a shout out for Buddy.
There was this past
Yeah,
week for
that was cute.
for appearing on the
I looked
the
at it
TV
and was like,
show.
oh, that's so nice.
But yeah, if you're not signed up for those, you should sign up because they're fun. A lot of those are like written I have like a list of those too that are like written that have nothing to do with episodes, just random stuff. So that's fun. Those will continue for a while. Wait, you're not Jonathan Barker. My life has been a lie. Wait, is that Evan?
Yeah,
That is Evan. Shut up, Evan. You're the worst. I've always liked the juxtaposition of horror and comedy of Return Home. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's a weird balance sometimes.
That's what's fun about it, though.
Yeah.
We kind of get to like.
We get to play in both.
Yeah, I mean,
playgrounds.
I sometimes get to write really ridiculous music.
I'm gonna mention one in particular that Kori hates that I love. That's my favorite. The Bijou episode. The music that she wrote for that was so much fun. I love Bijou episode.
Okay, both.
Oh, we're getting serious in this chat in here. Thanks, Evan. I misread the last text message. I thought it said.
No.
That's what I'm laughing
That's
at
like-
because I saw that. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, guys.
Could be an MTV show, guys. Who knows? Who knows?
That's an
It could be.
MTV2 show.
That is an MTV show. That's fair. Maybe an HBO2 show. Who knows? I just poured water all over myself. But yeah,
Not surprised.
the Bijou music is definitely one of my favorites at Kori's because it's so ridiculous.
It's so dumb.
But it's fun. It was fun for me too for that one because when Kori was writing, she would text me going, "I can't unhear your voice as this stupid Bijou voice as I'm writing this music."
Yeah, that was a fun one. See, but that's the cool thing is like sometimes we do things like that, and then other times I get to like
Do something
cry
serious.
while I like write to an interlude because they're sad and like I'm like crying on my piano. You know, sometimes that happens. Then other
Tears on
times
your
I'm
keyboard.
basically just like making synths and like slamming my body onto it, so I'm just like pressing all the keys at once. Like it's you know.
When we first started, when Kori would send me music, they would all be like titles like, "I don't know what this is. Jeff used this for something. Who the hell knows what I was thinking?" Like those were the music, like the
Now
files.
I'm professional about it.
Now she's like,
Before
you
I
know,
was-
RH 17.2 cave music, and I kind of missed like the WTF. I don't know what this is stuff that she
I remember
that she
there was
does.
one because you told me that you wanted some music to sound like the Beaches soundtrack. And I sent you one. I sent you like a folder and I put the entire Beaches soundtrack.
The naming conventions on these on the music
Which,
files.
by
are
the
great.
way, you guys, he really asked me to write music that was
I
like
did.
the Beaches.
I think that
Soundtrack.
that was for the Where Buddy one actually. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was for the opening of that. But yeah, but that's how Kori writes things. How did you decide to create this? So Return Home overall. I kind of said in the beginning, I don't think anyone was here. I don't think anyone was here yet. It was an idea that was bouncing around in my head for a while, and I was kind of fed up with making movies because I had a bad experience with someone.
I was talking to myself, guys. I'm sorry.
Comments from the peanut gallery over there. So it was a story I wanted to tell, and I worked with Casey Whalen from We're Alive for a while at our real 9-to-5 jobs. And I was listening to We're Alive before I moved to California, before I met him. So it was cool to kind of see his process. I'm like, this is a cool thing that we should try and give it a shot. And I think it was just when audio dramas were like really becoming huge. Like I feel like when we first started, like a whole bunch of them started at the same time.
We're
so that's
awesome, though.
Yeah, that's kind of how it came about. It took me nearly 2 years to realize Buddy Nutters is just a nickname, I think. Yeah, we kind of kept that a secret that Buddy wasn't his real name for a long. I think it was the first 7 Sin episode that we said that your name was Benjamin in it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but it was somewhere in there that your name was Benjamin.
You met a celebrity? What is that?
Oh, Casey. Because Casey's like kind of huge for We're Alive. Like,
got it.
And then now he's doing that new thing, Frontier with Geek and Sundry, which I'm still not sure if it's like a podcast or a game or what it is, but I'm super intrigued and I'm gonna pay attention to it. Michael Bonde says Bajou, Bajou. I love the Bajou episode. I think
it's so an anticlimactic episode.
It is.
Like, this is hilarious.
But we built up to it for like almost like a year. We built up to that episode for that payoff, and I love it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Will Rolly Crump ever make a cameo?
Wouldn't that be cool if there was like a random house like in Melancholy Falls that no one realized was there and it happened to be Rolly Crumps? Like that'd be a cool
you get
episode.
a name
Just
drop.
need to record him saying "Get off my lawn."
That's fair.
Oh.
Rolly has a cameo in the Communicore Weekly musical we did. Him and Bob Gurr both had a cameo, and they both said like a single line in it, and it was funny to us. I mean, it worked because it was Disney, but I don't think anyone would get the Rolly Crump connection here. I don't think most people who listen to the show know who Rolly Crump is aside. Yeah. For context, Rolly Crump is a former Disney Imagineer who worked very closely with Walt and helped design a lot of stuff in the park that I wrote a book with about his life. So that's how that question came about.
I mean, if you probably have never heard of it. It's fine.
That's fine.
No big deal.
But if you
Jeff's just writing books.
If you go on Amazon and you click on after you look this up and click on name, you'll see all the other books I have written on there.
I know, RuPaul. Seriously.
That is
now available
Amazon.
on iTunes.
Have you seen these candy bars?
Shut up, Trixie Mattel. But yeah, it's called It's Kind of a Cute Story, and it's all about his life in like working for Disney and Walt and everything. If what existing TV show would Jonathan, Buddy, and Amy be the protagonists if they were transported into TV?
That's a good one.
That's awesome.
Wake the Fox is lit on
Yeah,
these
you're
comments.
coming up with really good questions. I'm gonna let you guys answer that one first while I think about it.
Ooh, I don't know.
Honestly, you would be really funny though. So y'all, if y'all didn't know, Queer Eye just rebooted on Netflix.
On Netflix.
It would be funny if he happened to just make an appearance on Queer Eye.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Buddy would be a cool co-host.
Or
for
that
show,
or
I
Will
think.
and Grace.
Yeah, I was actually thinking Will and Grace a little bit too.
The original Will and Grace,
original,
not
yeah.
the
I haven't
revamp.
seen the new stuff yet.
It's not good.
Don't do it.
It's not good.
I liked it.
It's alright. It's a little. I don't know. It's. I like how you guys are going for like normal TV shows. Well, I'm trying to think of like, would they fit in Supernatural or something like
I would
maybe
love
the X
to see
Files?
them in like a sitcom style, like The Office or something, where it's
That'd be
like.
interesting.
I think it would be so interesting where it's like they're kind of like in on being recorded and stuff, and they know it's. I feel like they already make because Buddy
episode idea.
Buddy makes like so much like all the commentary,
like self-aware commentary,
and it's just like he would be like the one. He would be like Jim looking
like
into
Jim
the camera,
Halpert,
like Is anyone else seeing this?
There is an idea on my list of episodes that's like a self-aware thing where like they find a script, like a return home script, and like they're like reading stuff, and like Buddy's like,
so it's like the Truman Show.
well, the Truman Show's not scripted. It's like Jonathan says a line, and like Buddy's saying it at the same time because he's reading it from the script.
That'd be so.
You're being shady, Martina. Stop being shady.
Yeah.
But no, it was more like that other. What was that Will Ferrell movie?
Pursuit of Happiness. Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Pursuit of. That was Will Smith,
No,
not
wasn't
Will Ferrell.
Oh no, wait. Oh wait, sorry.
It's the one where she's reading the book. And he's
Yes, that's what.
everything.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
the
which
one.
movie you're talking about.
But
and
I forgot what it's called. But it's not like that. Yeah. Look it up.
Elf.
It's not Elf. You know, it's not
He
Elf, you
does get hit by
monster.
car. I'm just saying.
That's true.
That
They're
would
all
match
good
the
movies,
last
guys.
It's my
interlude
favorite.
story. That would be so cool. That's right. So that last interlude story in the book
Yeah, I don't
was
know.
kind of like the weird self-aware thing as well. But it can kind of tie into that. Yes, I'm not going to say it because most of them have not read that last interlude story yet. But it is kind of self-aware, and it's not about... It's about a character, but it's about you, the reader, and not a character on the show. So it's fun.
What if there was ever an episode based on somewhere around Black Mirror? That would be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Black Mirror is awesome.
I love
With,
it.
I've only watched... With Martina, I've only watched like the first very 3 episodes.
Oh.
I'm almost done with this
Period.
new season.
I
It's
finished
great.
it like
we're so far behind.
right when it came out.
It's
We're
a
so far
lot,
behind
though.
on a lot of TV too, so
Oh.
it's
I have so much.
there's so many good shows that it's hard to like actually sit down and find the time to watch them all, especially like with a full-time job and a family and doing this show. So sometimes it's difficult
Stranger
to get
Than
time.
Fiction.
There you
Stranger
go.
Than Fiction. That's the Will Ferrell movie.
Pursuit
Not
of
Elf.
Happiness.
Not Elf.
Not
Are you sure
Pursuit of
it's not
Happiness.
I don't know
Stranger
why
Than
I
Fiction.
thought. Why I
All
thought
All
Pursuit
Will
of
Ferrell
Happiness.
movies are Elf to Corey.
Elf? Elf is the best movie.
That's-
of all
The
time.
Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, that's the best Will
A
Ferrell movie.
fantastic movie.
Elf is still better.
No,
and
I
then
disagree.
second is Blades of Glory.
So
Oh,
They're wrong.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Blades of
I
Glory.
You can send all hate mail to me because I will accept
Send
it.
it to P.O. Box. Corey sucks.
Those are the best.
at
if you disagree
Returnal.
with Corey Celeste, please.
Questions, comments, disagree with Corey? Send us an email at returnhomepodcast.
Oh
at gmail.
no! I'm gonna get 15 emails being told
I
no.
think Chorus is. Oh my god.
Chorus.
Forrest.
Forrest
okay.
is cuddling with this pillow, but I think he forgot what it says on it as well.
No, I do.
This was a Christmas gift from Corey.
Look, someone already said cat fisting,
That's
so I
fair.
think we've transcended.
And then told us to eat a
Eat
bag,
of dicks. We're
so
fine.
it's
We're
fine.
fine
We're
here.
all fine here. Everything's okay. You guys have any more questions? We should probably wrap this up soon since somebody's got to get to a dress rehearsal in a little while. This
I
guy.
paid for it.
So that's fine. But yeah, ask us any more pressing questions you may have. I want that pillow.
I got that pillow for Jeff and Martina for
Where'd you
Christmas.
Where'd you get that pillow from?
29.
Society 29.
There you go.
29,
Welcome.
28, 26.
I don't know. Sounds bad.
Societysomething.com. That's where the pillow came
Society 6. You're welcome.
from. There we go.
Society
Wow.
29.
There we go.
We were just 23 on.
Wait, what?
It's fine.
Wait,
Wait.
I'll donate 500 to you through YouTube,
What?
Super Chat, or Streamlabs if you slice the throat and kill your first
Oh, it's a
animal.
troll.
I just paid 2 other people.
It's a troll.
No.
Yes, it's a troll.
I'm gonna block
Go ahead and
this.
get rid of
oh no, I'm
that.
not gonna go to that channel. I'll know how to do that.
Don't. Yeah.
Oh, why
Let-
would you do that?
I don't know that. Let's just ignore that comment because
Gross.
no.
Pickles your safe.
Okay, no.
How amazing
Make
is
this
RuPaul?
Oh my god, yes, RuPaul is
Right there,
amazing.
there's a RuPaul book.
This is so cool, most is cool whenever
Yeah.
live stream.
I'm
I'm glad
getting
you got
the
to
card.
see this live stream as it happened.
Oh.
And you know you're cool when you get a troll. That's fair. We are massive fans of
the
RuPaul's
RuPaul,
Drag Race.
yeah.
This is actually Martina's Valentine's Day gift I
Oh, yeah,
got
you can
her.
take out the
Oh yeah,
photos,
there's
too.
Valentine's in there that I put inside
Oh.
her thing.
Shantae, you stay Valentine. That's
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And then what was the other one?
Hallelujah, I love you.
Miss Shangela.
That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Martina had a very
Drag
drag race what's it called? I'm gonna hide that user on the channel. Perfect. Cool, they're gone now. If you were each to choose one color to paint their house, what color would it be?
Purple.
And
Purple.
Rainbow.
I love
I can't even
purple.
give you time.
Purple.
If you were to wait, I have to read it. If you were to each choose one color to paint their house, what color would it be? And what we will? You say purple?
Yeah, I love purple. Purple's my favorite color.
Are you looking at me?
I'm
to
looking
choose
at
the
you to choose the house color, Martina.
The outside of the house?
I'm gonna say outside of the house.
Yellow. Like a
Mar-
pale yellow.
Martina says pale yellow, so that is what I
Thank
will
you,
say as
thank
well.
Cute. I don't know, like a light blue.
That's cute.
But a light blue is cute
It's
too.
nice.
Everything in it. Oh, you mean like literally everything in the house is that color?
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
that
no.
changes
Then,
things. Definitely not yellow.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna go. I would say light blue for
No.
that. Then
Oh,
No.
everything in it?
Yeah.
No.
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 This does not. No.
Martina
That-
says no.
I'm rejecting.
That's her-
Fox, calm down, sir.
That's her answer. Thank you for doing. Thank you for listening,
Aw,
Meg. We
thanks for
appreciate it.
listening.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for tuning in every week to our weird show, even like through our being absent for months at a time
Yeah,
when
it
we ran
means a
into
lot
difficulty.
because we had a hard time for a little bit there, and it's really cool that a lot of people still stuck around and were stoked when we came back.
Yeah, we
so.
were super worried that nobody was like gonna listen.
Midsummer
Again.
Spring 2018
that'd be
live recording
fun.
it.
I would do that again.
I this year, Kori and I already had a discussion about
Okay.
Midsummer Scream.
Batted this around.
Yeah, so you know, the first
we're-
year of Midsummer Scream, we did the live show, episode 6, Candidate, and then last year we did the whole Order of Bailiff thing, which was fun, but it was a lot of work. This year, we're definitely gonna go back to Return Home Roots and do something. Excuse me, whether it's a live recording again or
I would like to play-
Excuse me.
I would like to play live music this time, like
Yeah.
play like along. You know, we'll see how that goes.
Watch the
but-
master in action.
But that would
Yeah.
be really cool. So.
I would like. I have some ideas of what I would like to do, but I also have to talk to the organizers of Midsummer Scream to see if we can get a full room to ourselves to do them in.
Yeah, I mean, we
It's
don't
not
know.
Like you don't know them or anything.
Yeah.
No, not at
But
all.
I hope that we do a show because that was super fun. It's really cool to have all the actors together.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
a lot
that
of fun.
never happens.
That never
so...
happened because like I record everybody separately. Like having everybody in the room at once is never happens. It's
Yeah.
always like us or like me and Alyssa or
Yeah.
like me and Kori. We're doing credits. Like nobody else is ever in the room. It's always separate. So
Fun
it's
story.
fun.
The first time I met everybody was during the live show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Midsummer
was
Scream.
it.
That
Yeah.
was when all the actors met each other basically for the first time. It was unbelievable. Thank you for the kind words, Angel. You couldn't pay me to drop the show. Thank you.
welcome.
I'm so glad it was recorded. It was so good. I can't really visit easily as I live in Europe, but I remember being out in the sun and listening to the episode. Thank
Aw,
you.
That's so
Yay.
cool. That's really awesome.
I mean, we would love to do more live shows. I think they're a lot of fun. I mean, we had a rehearsal of that episode the week before, and there are a couple of things I would have changed. Definitely would have paid more attention to like the choose your own adventure aspect because I messed up some page numbers. But I like the interactive portion of that,
Yeah,
and I would like to
it
do
was
more
fun.
stuff like that in the future.
Yeah, people were really into it too. It was a good time. I really enjoyed that.
Hey, Wake the Fox, you know what you should do? You should go into a dark, dark room, put your earbuds on, and listen to the Baiju episode
Oh my-
in darkness.
I love that episode so
Or the
much.
Where Buddies one in darkness.
God,
That would
guys,
be
Those
fun.
are my favorite.
Those would be fun.
If we like grow a little more, I would like to like. I know we talked about this. Like go on the road, like
We'd
a
like to
mini,
do a couple
like a
shows,
mini
I think.
tour of
I
some
think that
sort.
would be
I mean,
really fun.
it might be difficult to coordinate, and we might not get any further in California. But
You never know.
who knows? It would be fun to do. I know Night Vale like travels the world and does episodes.
No Sleep has been doing it too with live
Yeah.
music. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Will we
we
see
can't.
W again soon? Yes, you will be seeing DW again very soon. I would
Oh,
say.
that's right. I keep forgetting. I was like, when
It's
does he
like
come back?
that
And I realized,
episode's
oh, that's
coming
right.
up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
We just said it.
Soul Love is gonna finish next week, and then it's going to be oh my god, what's the next one? Beast, and then the episode after Beast, which is I forgot the name of that episode, quite honestly, but he
Yeah.
is in that episode. We mention him all the time, but
yeah,
he's not
Rubega.
in a lot of episodes as a voice.
yeah. We just
we
had
could
the
reason.
amazing actor that plays him, Clarence.
Mr. Clarence Leonard
Oh,
was
you just
here.
recorded all that stuff?
Yeah, like
Yeah, he was
like
just
3
here
weeks
a
ago.
couple
He was
weeks.
here.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he
he's
came
the
down.
best. He really is the best. He's great.
He actually did another voice as well for later in the season, not DW.
Oh.
But
That's cool.
DW is coming back again soon, most because people have been asking for him, and
'Cause
it's a fun story.
He's the best.
He
yeah,
is the
he's
best. We
great.
love DW, but that's why we don't use him as much because he is a character that everyone seems to enjoy a lot, and we don't want to overuse him.
Yeah.
That's the answer I gave everybody. So,
Don't like it.
I know everybody wants more of him,
Yeah.
but that's again
Me
there's
included.
there's an interlude story with him in it that explains more about origins of a certain character. So,
Yeah.
read the book. You can get more DW.
There you
But we
go.
mention him whenever we can.
Yes, you do.
Mhm.
Yes, you do.
Anything else? Figure we can go to like 3 before we have to get you home
That's fine.
and get you to rehearsals.
I mean, we still have a couple.
we got some time.
Yay! I like how Angel and Forrest know.
Forrest,
It
no.
would be fun. It would be fun. I had pitched an idea to him. It was like we should totally do an ASMR episode.
No.
That would be awesome.
What? Were you there when I was just talking about that with Alex, or it was with you, Martina?
My son likes to like record
Not like
ASMR
that, but,
stuff
like, having-
all the time.
I
It's
hate
so
Not like
that.
weird.
ASMR, but like a
So
binaural where
weird.
it's around you, so you're like sitting there and it's
So-
like
okay.
voice coming around.
So it's funny that along those lines, there was an episode that I have in it's a haunted house episode where like
Ooh.
one part would be all ASMR where like there's no narration like there usually is, but it's all like the sound effects and things happening. But that's on me to figure that out because I have to figure out how to make that work.
And Rolly Crumb can be the old guy who owns the house.
Get off my lawn, you kids!
Good luck at rehearsal, Dark. Thank you.
I can't do that on Audition though. I think I need to Pro Tools it up or
Yeah,
Logic it up.
that
So
would
I'm
be
gonna-
a fun.
That would be.
that
we
would-
need some help from
that
Kori
would
on
be
that
a me
one.
thing.
Well, I have to figure that out. Maybe do some
It'd be
test
pretty cool.
episodes. It would be. It's just a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
Just like the second part of the catfish episode, that was a lot of work to put together.
Oh, that's so much
overall.
fun. I'm excited to
It,
hear
it was definitely by far like we worked. I mean,
The
we,
most
we worked
labor-intensive
really hard
episode.
on it. We really did. We put our heart and soul into that one. So
I showed Kori last night. We got a bad review on iTunes about that episode in particular, but we don't care because it makes us
Okay,
laugh.
now I want to look.
You gotta
now
look it
I
up.
wanna look
It's
it up.
it's the most recent review that's on the
Yeah, I'm gonna
iTunes.
check the podcast app.
But that's okay because we enjoy catfish. So that's
yeah, it was
That's
fun.
fun.
It was fun to do something different. So
but every once in a while you're gonna get weird episodes like that are like kind of outside the norm of the things that we do. So sorry if you don't like it. We don't like to be static. We like to do weird, different, fun things all the time.
yeah.
So that's fine with us.
I'm only getting them from like a year ago.
Does anyone have any other questions or
On the iTunes
you
app?
know?
Right. Oh no, not because it starts from the first one.
Oh, okay, got
That's
it.
Dumb.
Got it.
I can
Yeah. iTunes is weird. I don't know how iTunes works. I don't know how the ratings
No
work
one
because
does.
it never seems to make any sense whatsoever. I don't know. Thank you for taking the time to listen to
Yeah,
us
thanks
do
for hanging out.
and like ramble for an hour because we have no idea what we're talking about. Along with putting so much effort into your podcast. Thank you.
Thanks for
We appreciate
listening. It really means a lot that like people
It
actually
does.
listen.
It's
'Cause I'm like I always blows my mind that people actually listen. I'm like, wow, this is really cool.
it always starts like, hey, I want to do this thing. Let's just do it. We don't really care if anybody like listens, but then people do. Like we find an audience, and we're very thankful for the audience that finds us, and we find them. It's just wonderful. I'm wondering if Jonathan or Buddy can cook to save their lives, but I feel like I should.
There is a reference to this in an episode later down.
Actually, in Beast, there's a cooking.
is it?
Yeah, you
Oh.
make. I mean, you feel like we're always eating
I thought Buddy
breakfast.
was the one who.
Yeah,
would-
Buddy-
it's
That
always
is
cooks,
true.
yeah.
I always
Buddy's always making breakfast of some
pancakes
kind.
and eggs.
I think it's like breakfast a la Buddy is in the next episode in Beast, which is like nothing exciting. It's something dumb,
Yeah.
as per usual. And then we just recorded one about breakfast too, right? Did we? Maybe I'm making it
Oh,
up.
Jeff,
I'm
show
forgetting
your
the
shirt.
name. Looking forward. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the Return Home shirt. Oh my god, I gotta get
Well,
it.
maybe
Sorry.
you don't have to show it, but I just you know.
All right, let's go find the weird available at returnhome.spreadshirt.com.
Spreadshirt?
There it
Hold
is.
on, hold on.
Returnhome.spreadshirt.com. That's what it's
If
on.
you'd like to buy merch, please visit. Why am I the one doing
He
it?
just loves doing that.
Because
that
it's
voice.
so. It's like so. Not even kidding. The first time I
don't-
met her, I was like, "That's the voice. It's
yeah,
her."
I do the credits voice. I also write the music, but I do the credits voice
we've
too.
kind of kept it. We haven't like said
It's
who
not
did
like a
the credit.
secret,
It's not like
but
a
it's
secret
just
we're
like
keeping,
I mean,
but like
I'm the one that does the credits voice.
yeah, and like I think the people who know Kori, they know her voice, but that's about it.
Damn sure.
And then you did. I mean, people. I think people were surprised when you did it during the live show too. Like,
Yeah.
oh wait,
some
she's
people were
doing
like,
that
oh
too.
yeah.
Returnhome.spreadshirt.com.
Yes. Yeah.
Forrest for
the
sales
rep.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what the shirts are. We have this shirt
Forrest is the marketing
and like a whole bunch of other shirts that are on there too. I think my personal favorite is the Bijou one, the ginormous nincompoop, which I think is so funny. Again, we do stuff that makes us. I got a bit of writing advice like years ago from Ron Schneider. Actually, I remember he was one of the dream finders at Epcot, and he said, "Write stuff to make yourself laugh. It doesn't matter if it makes anybody else laugh. As long as it makes you laugh, that's what counts.
We totally do that.
And that's exactly what we do. Soul Love is the perfect example
Oh
of
my
that
God,
It's
segment.
yes.
one big inside joke
That
between
is.
me and Jeff,
That's
basically.
fine. But you know what? It works. I mean, and Taylor too, who plays Neve in the Soul Love episode. She's a massive, like, whenever she comes down to, that's all we do. We watch Catfish. That's like our thing.
Catfish line.
So like it's a big joke to us, and we don't care if anybody else. I'm glad other people are enjoying it, sure, but even if you don't, like, we're gonna do it because we enjoy doing it, and it's a story we wanted to tell. And if you don't like it, come back next week for like a better episode. Who knows? I don't know. Not all of our episodes are winners. We take risks. We do dumb things, and
We're
they're not
dummies.
always the best. The Bijou episode is dumb as hell, but I still think it's hilarious.
It is dumb as hell.
I don't care what Kori says. It's an amazing episode. It's one of my favorites, and I can't wait to bring those characters back again so she can hear that voice.
Oh, I hate that voice so much. I hate it more than anything on this planet.
We really tried to manipulate that voice to make it not sound like me, and
But I got the version that did sound like
You did.
me, so it was
So
just
it was
Jeff's
terrible.
voice, and I was like getting so angry.
and it was at the time that Andy was still mixing with us, and he like was doing everything he could. He was like, I can't not make it sound like you. It's just so. I liked the Bijou episode. It was anticlimactic. Yes, and that was the point. It was supposed to be so anticlimactic that like we built up this Bijou thing for so long, and Buddy just steps on their weapon, and that's it. It's the end of the game.
You're welcome.
And that was the joke from the beginning. Like when I first came up with the idea for that episode, I always knew that was going to be the end of that storyline because it's so dumb, and I'm okay with that. In all honesty, thank you for all the effort that is being put into this show. It is so nice to see you all and hear you talk about something we're hearing us as listeners. Thank
Aw,
you.
that's so
Yay,
sweet.
thank you.
It's again, like Kori was saying, we're just glad that people listen and enjoy the show as much as we enjoy making the show.
Yeah.
Like, because we never know. Especially, like, you know, this is my second, like, podcast that I've been doing. And, like, even the first one, like, I had no idea people were ever going to listen. And I'm just thankful that even one person listens to the dumb stuff that we do.
Yeah, and this is really the first time I've like gotten a real composing job and like been able to write music like constantly, and it's great. And like Jeff and I are really close, and it's super fun for us to be able to like.
I forgot you could see that because you're looking at the camera. Sorry, go on. You were saying we're really close. Yeah.
We're really close, so it's fun for us to be able to like work together on something. And Jeff, you can refer to the pillow. So yeah, it's really cool that people like it because you know we really like making it.
Yeah, and it's fun to be able to create stuff with your, because most of the people on the show are like friends of ours that we work with and we enjoy working with. Let me again. Thank you. Been listening since start. Thank you, man. We
Awesome,
really
man.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you so much.
This is truly like a family affair. Like all of us, you know, even the people that came in, after the audition, like Forrest, like, you know, I didn't know him beforehand. I knew him from Not Scary Farm, and that was it. But this is like a family. We're all friends. We all enjoy making the show, and we'll continue making it for as long as the story is there for us to tell.
Yeah.
Until I decide I'm done with it, and then I just kill everybody off, and then
Aww.
And then
show's over,
We move on
everybody.
to something else.
Yeah.
Season 4, episode 7, everybody dies.
Like Rogue One.
Just like Rogue One, yeah. Everybody dies. Now someone's gonna hold me to that. Like, I better come up with a story for season 4, episode 7, where like everyone actually does die as part of the episode.
But then
And then
plot
they
Mark
twist, it
my
doesn't
words.
Yeah.
happen.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna
What
die.
if it's like that one Family Guy episode where Stewie is bent on killing
his
mom,
And
and
then
then it's actually a
It's all a
simulation.
simulation.
That
Oh,
would be-
that's the worst.
That'd be the best part. And then it just cuts mid sentence, and then you hear Corey's voice return.
Return home. And that's the end of the season.
And then I
too.
get killed at the end too.
Ah!
I mean,
But the,
That would be good.
but instead of her like being killed in the show, it's actually me pulling a pillow over her face, like I
was gonna
threatened to
say,
do
it
to
just
her
needs to
all the
fly.
time. It's just me fulfilling the prophecy that I'm gonna put a pillow over her face and strangle her, because I tell her that on a daily basis.
What?
Like,
It's ironic that she broke.
it's
It's because you were talking about killing somebody.
I know they probably cut us off.
That was my FBI agent watching out for me.
Oh.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Sorry, we don't know what happened. We got cut off as I was reconnecting. Probably because we're talking about killing Kori. Who knows? That's fine.
It's fine. It's a typical
All right.
day.
I guess
it's reconnecting.
It's just
again.
reconnect again. So I think we should probably cut unless anyone has any last set questions they want to type into the chat. We'll give it a minute, and if not, we will end this so we can go about our days and then continue editing episodes because I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of sound files that I need to edit now
You're welcome.
because of this guy.
You're welcome.
I'm also hungry.
Same.
On top of that.
Same.
Nothing?
Nothing?
Anything? That's
Okay.
good. We got a lot of good questions.
Yeah, thank you
This
so
was a
much,
good
you guys.
conversation.
Thanks for hanging out with us for an hour and asking us some good questions. I think that this will remain on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Remember to stuff your faces.
Some of my favorite lines that I write for Buddy is when it sounds like there's food in his mouth, which we literally just recorded
Yes,
a couple
we
minutes
did.
ago again. That's my favorite in the world to do. Hope you a nice meal and a great week. Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Thanks
guys.
for listening.
Bye.
And
Bye.
we'll see you next time. Do you wanna end it, Kori?
No.
With like you do at the end of the episodes? Go ahead, say it.
Pleasant dreams.
I think that Forrest.
That's all we need.
Bye, guys.
everybody. Are you sure you want to end the streaming? Yes.